All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have everybody here with us this afternoon. I guess we're going to go over the back office here and kind of talk about what's going on there. In the chat room or in the chat, everybody should see our new URL link. They did an upgrade. We're going to talk about that here in a minute on Northcrest Capital's website, and they changed the last where it used to be a dash BL is dash XS or something else now. So everybody be sure to go in and copy that new address. I think I sent it out to all the leaders, and hopefully they'll get that out to their members. This morning, we were still able to get in on the old link, but later this afternoon, after all the after 12 o'clock, I think after 1 p.m. Eastern, it went to the new site because all the trading was over at that time, of course. And so um, let's see, everybody in there. So check the chat there if you don't have the new link, and check that out or click on it and or save it somewhere so you'll have it. You can have the new link. So first of all, we're going to go through. I don't know why keeps saying join for Keith Hall.
Right,
Um,
yeah. I clicked on admit for him, but he didn't get in.
yeah, I don't know
So
why it's not letting
it
him
just
in
said
there.
joining.
Yeah, says joining.
Right. And the person who has A1789918, I can help them with getting their name on if they tell me what their name is.
I don't know what's going on with Keith. I need to let me call him right quick and
Okay.
let him know we're trying to let him in, but well,
row 4,729. There are 4.2.
okay, looks like he got in
Okay.
or he hung up or something. But
Oh,
okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to our call. Um, I'm going to go real quickly through trading on the weekends and on holidays. So today, tomorrow, and Monday, because Monday is a holiday, we don't do trading the same way as we do Monday through Friday and non-US holidays. So on those days, usually two, but in this case for this weekend it's three since um, what is it, Memorial Day we're doing? I always get Memorial and Labor. It's
yes,
Memorial
sir.
Day
Memorial.
on Memorial Day and Cherie's birthday as well. So we want we want
That's
to
right.
recognize Cherie for Monday as well. She said, told me yesterday she's sharing her birthday with the rest of the United States, so they can have a holiday on her birthday as well.
That's
So, uh, and we'll go again to the Northcrest site here in a second, and so you can see this the way it goes live. But on the weekends and on U.S. holidays, we do what we call auto investment. Auto investment, and what auto investment is they trade in the foreign markets during Saturday, Sunday, and on holidays, U.S. recognized holidays. So you need to follow this particular policy that you see on the screen uh, for weekends and holidays. Uh, we'll go here in a minute. Open up your page. You click on My Account. Then you click on Transactions for the balance. And transaction shows you what your balance is in your account. Jason wants a copy of that every day. So even after you finish your 5 days of using your vouchers, and every day that you go through, he wants to see how your account is doing for you. And so the way you track that is we'll show you here in a minute through transactions. And so you'll click on that, make a screenshot of your transaction, for that day, or the settlement is what you'll be really copying, the settlement for aid, and you'll send that to Jason in bond chat. Then you go back to your account and tap on auto invest agreement. And at the top of that, you'll see your voucher, if you have a voucher that you're still using through Saturday and Sunday, and the amount. And you go down to the bottom and you'll click on confirm, and you'll submit that. And again, you'll take a copy of that submission and you'll send that over to Jason as well. And what he does is he just compares that with what he sees on his side of the screens, so that you have a good copy of that, or so that he has a good copy and knows that you're following that as well. And so what that looks like when you're going in, you'll see here, when I went to auto trade, and all auto trade will show, it won't show what you're doing through the week. It only shows what you've done on. Okay. So that's what you see here is what I've been in. This week was my third week for weekend trades. And for those 4 weekend trades, you see, for my $500, I've made $33.89 up to the day. This doesn't for today. And you see my totals over here. When you click on view, it shows you what your totals are for ever how many days you have been trading on the weekend. And you see, I started out here with 625, and then I made 640. And this one ought to be a pretty good one for today because I have $939 that it's going to trade. And it's at an average on the weekends, we make 0.80 to 0.1%. And so the estimate of today's was going to be 0.81 on today's, on my $930, $939. I'm looking at making 0.81% on that. So unlike a lot of these trade do trading on the weekend, but most of the time you don't get that trade. That's when they make their extra money from us and having our money in there, is we don't make any money on the weekend. But you can see here, we do make money on the weekend, not only Monday through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday and holidays as well. So tomorrow, if it was your first day trading today, you'll click on view and you'll see what you made today from your money. And when you come down here and you click on submit, you'll see this pop up. And again, if you got a voucher, it'll show right here, select voucher, and be sure to select your voucher before you hit the max button. Okay. As you see, I don't have a voucher. I've used mine already. If I didn't want to use my full 939 cents, I could put in here what I want to use. Now, I just got promoted to level 2. So 80% of my money, if I hit max, they can use up to 80% of my money to trade. I have talked to the guys that got me into this. They've been in since November of last year, and they've only missed on one trade, and they didn't trade at all. It was during the right beginning of the Iraq war, and they didn't think it was a good day to trade that day. And sure enough, the market hit the dumps. And so if they had traded, we'd have lost, they would have, I wasn't in at that time, but they would have lost all our money. Analytics to say, hey, we don't think it's going to be a good day trade. And so they didn't, and they saved a lot of money that would have been lost in the market if they had traded. So their AI and their or human intervention with their AI has been very, very well. 87% is their record, I think, 87 point something. So when I hit max, I got a good feel to get something. And I got it started here on the 5th of the month, 5th of May. And as you can see, I got started with 500. I've almost doubled my money in less than a month. I would have doubled my money if I had to put all of the earn, but the bonuses I've withdrawn. My bonuses have gone to my wallet. So you don't see my bonuses in here. This is just what my money has made since I've been trading since the 5th of May, or really the 6th. I got involved on the 5th. I got in late, so I didn't get to trade that day. And going forward, I started to trade. So you come in here, you click on submit. This window pops up, say, hey, do you want to use max? Or you can put in here, I got $900. I only want to risk 500. So you can type in a different amount than the max would be. And if like I said, I clicked on max, it'd be 80% of $930. Okay. So you come here, you click confirm. After you see I clicked on max here, $939.60. Max would be 80% of that. And I click confirm, and that goes off to Jason to say, hey, use this money, my trades for the day. And whether it's the weekend or during the week, that's what you do in what I call permission trading. Some people call this copy paste trading, but to me, it's permission because I'm not copying anything, pasting anything other than telling my analysts, I want to use all of what I have available for you to use, or I want to use some of it. Okay. I can say I want to use some of it if I want to, but like I said, they haven't hurt me yet. So we go forward with just hitting max and hitting some. So now, guys, I'm going to run over here and click on Northcrest Capital, and we're going to talk a little bit about form. For those of you who just came in, came in after I got started, in the chat room is the link for getting to this, getting to Northcrest Capital. They did an upgrade, and so they changed the link upgrade today. So
Excuse me,
so
Ella.
get that. Yes.
I don't see that link in the
Okay.
chat.
Let me in there again here. Chat. Chat room. Paste. Oh. There's currently no participation in the oh, that's the waiting room. Wow. Why isn't that going over? Hang on a second.
Hey, Ellis, this is Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
Hey, while you're doing that, I got a question. Are you allowed to do more than one auto invest agreement on the weekend? Like
No,
doing the same day? Okay.
no, only one. Yeah. Now you're talking about, repeat that again, Keith, so I can make sure I
Okay, so
answer you
like
correct.
if you hit like auto reinvest and it shows you the fixed return, like the daily 0.8 to 0.9, and if I hit submit, it says it's available. If I hit max it to put it in there. So I don't want to hit confirm because I already did mine this morning. But it's allowing me to do it again. That's why I was asking.
No.
If it's allowing you to do it again, for some reason, it may not have taken this morning,
Okay.
but it is it's now it's past the time, so it wouldn't go through anyway, uh, because it's past the trading
12
day.
o'clock. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 12 o'clock
I was just
Central
surprised that it
Standard.
showed it.
Yeah, I'm surprised it showed it again too. Um,
I
I don't know
I
what's
I
going on with
did
the
that this morning, and it just told me you've already traded when I clicked on it.
mhm.
Okay.
And
All right. Good. All right.
yeah,
So at least that's good. That's a safer battle, isn't it? Good.
Yeah, there's a safety link there. Enter to send. I don't know why it's not letting me send, guys. Uh, everyone.
Okay, I have my chat open, and it says message everyone, and there's a live cursor on message everyone, but there's nothing that has been put into the chat. So let me just go ahead and write hello everyone and see if that will come up in the chat.
Yeah, because what I'm doing, it's like it's trying to put it in the waiting room
Oh no.
and not in the participants chat.
Okay, now I just wrote hello everyone and I see that it did activate in the chat.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Hmm. Thank you, Keith.
Hmm.
So it's allowing you to do it, but it's not allowing me to do it. Can you copy yours, Cherie, from
They tender?
Patty?
Good.
Miss Patty, can you mute yourself?
You should taste that chicken and rice soup I made.
Miss Patty and her chicken and rice soup here. Hang on a second. There we go.
Ellis, let me ask you at the top of the chat, right under where it says Ellis Mayberry's personal meeting room, is the word everyone blue on your computer
Uh-huh.
showing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well then
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not working.
I don't know what to when I click on it, like I said, it lets me put it in there too. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Never mind. Wake up, fellas. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. 16 times I put it in there now.
Yes. Okay.
So guys, there's the
That's
I
very
was
nice.
trying to send it to the waiting room. So I didn't have my everyone click down at the bottom. But now it's in there. So that's the new link, guys, to the Northcrest Capital website. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the changes here. So the changes, guys, one of the things that I noticed, let me get back to Sherry. Uh, hang on. Stop share and start share again. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is Northcrest. So most of the time when you come in and you click like Tuesday morning now, you click on copy trading, uh, you'll see you'll come to copy trading if you're doing it here on your computer like I'm doing it now. If coming in on your phone, it'll be down at the bottom and in the top right or top left, I think it is. You click on copy trading. Here, like today, they have copy trading blocked out because it's auto investment. And so that's one of the ways they keep you from making mistakes is the only time you can reach copy trading is Monday through Friday or non-holidays. And then auto investment is like today. So that's another way, again, from keeping folks from making mistakes when they're trying to access. They only let you access what you're supposed to access for the day. So again, um, like if I had something here to submit, I could click on submit, but you can see here when it pops up, there's a 0 here. Okay. So that says I've already done my trading or I don't have no money here to to trade. But since I've already done my trading, there's no maximum amount that I can put in here to do a trade. Okay. But if you had that, that's what you would see going on there. Okay. Um, again, what shows here is what you have made doing those weekend trading days. I've had 4 of them. Today was the 5th one that'll show up tomorrow morning. But on the 4 that I've had, I've made $33.89 on those trade days. You can click view here and you can see your trade days. As you can see here, the 4 that I've had so far, or the 3 here that I've had. So I made $6.29 on a Saturday, $6.40 on that Sunday. And then here today, I traded with $939.16. I will see that amount come tomorrow morning. Okay. So that's what shows up there when you hit that particular mark there to see with the view. Okay, so again, go back. You come here. If it was tomorrow morning and Monday morning, you'll hit submit. And again, you'll get a pop-up. Pop-up will say, you got this much. If there's a voucher, the voucher will be right here where it says choose voucher. If you got a voucher available, guys, choose it. If you don't choose your voucher that day, you don't get to use it tomorrow. Okay, there's only 5 of them. And if you don't use it any day, you lose it. So don't lose out on that $1,000 being contributed to your day. I was hoping to be cautious yesterday when I made that little short 8-minute video talking about how we do this on Saturday, because what I said to those of you who signed up yesterday and you're going to do your first trade today, I was saying, don't do it. Okay. Don't do that communication. And we're going to go over that a little bit here in a minute with Jason. If you signed up today and your sponsor put you into the administrator is going to come back. She's going to verify the information that the sponsor of you gave her. And then she's going to put you in touch with Jason. And it's little business cards, I call them, that come into your bond chat. You click on those and you start your communication with Jason, the analyst that does the trades for us every day. Once you start that, that starts your beginning of your 5 days. And he sometimes, even before you ask for the voucher, he puts the voucher in. So I was saying, since we make less money on Saturday and Sunday, and now this holiday, Monday, wait till Tuesday to start your day, start your communication with Jason and your trading. So you get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll have 4 good days. You'll have 1 on Saturday, be your 5th day. And that way you'll get the most out of your vouchers. Okay. So hopefully I didn't confuse folks when I said that. But I like my buddy Morris here, and I signed Morris up yesterday, or we got his money all in and that kind of stuff. But I told him, Morris, don't start your communication with Jason until Tuesday, or start it Monday night after trading time. That way you know that voucher is not going to be put in there till Tuesday morning, and that's when your day will start. So you'll get the full effect. We make more money Monday through Friday than we do Saturday and Sunday. And I want you to get the full use of that voucher going in with your $500. And I have to say also, guys, you can use the vouchers without putting in any money. I have to put that disclaimer. If you are gun shy, there's a lot of folks coming over here from BG, and that's what I mentioned, BG. But there's a lot of folks coming over from other platforms that have had scares, and they're a little skittish coming over here. And so the company will let you use their $1,000 before you put your money in. Okay. So every day for 5 days, they'll give you that voucher, and you can put it up for use, and they'll use that to make your trades for you. You won't have access to money that you make, other than at the end of 5 days, you will have the ability to say you make $10 a day on that 1,000. Okay. So now 5 days, you got $50. The minimum amount to start is 500. You got 50 in there. You can put 450 with that 50 and make your 500, or you can put 500 or more with the 50 and start out with 550 or 1,050 or whatever. If you choose that, hey, I didn't like my experience for 5 days, and you choose to go off, that account will just be closed. And again, you will not have access to the $50, but the company feels good about their process here. They're willing to let you, if you're skittish from other stuff, they'll let you come in here and use their money for 5 days and make a little money and not have to put in as much. But again, for my sake, I made more with my 500 on top of their 1,000 than I would have made with just their 1,000 alone. Okay. So there's that disclaimer. And at the end of 10 days as well, Jason Miller, who is our analyst and one of the founders of the company of Nexus, you'll get a message from him in Bond Chat at the end of 10 days saying, this is the end of your 10 days. You've traded for this period of time. Look like you're satisfied. But if you are not, we will allow you to withdraw any money that you have put in and make sure, and we'll round it up to make sure you don't lose anything that you put in. Okay, so if you put in 500, at the end of that 10 days, you'll be able to withdraw your 500 and go your way. That's how confident they don't want anybody here that doesn't want to be here and feel like they're captured. Oh, I put in $500. I don't like it. I would like to get my $500. So at the end of that 10 days, you have that decision to make. Now, as most of you already know, when you come in and you go past that 10 days, your money, that 500 or 1,000 or whatever you initially put in, is locked for 24 months. Okay, you will not be able to get that 500 or 1,000 or whatever you put in up to $5,000. You will not be able to touch that for 24 months. You'll be able to trade off of it. You'll be able to compound it, make money off of it. But that 500, here, what you see a while ago, what did I have? 900 and something. Okay, so 400 and something of that, whatever it is. Let me find assets here again. What was it? Nine something? Yeah, 939. 500 of that is money I put in. So I'm past 10 days. I started the 5th of the month. I have access right now when this matures tomorrow to 439 plus whatever profits I make tonight. I will have access. I can withdraw that, but I can't withdraw the 500 because I'm past 10 days. And I understood after 10 days that 500 was locked up for 24 months. Now, two things I like about that is it's a commitment from me and the company. And they're saying, we want to have money here to work for at least 24 months. Okay. We're going to be here during that period of time, making money off of your money, with your money, for you for 24 months. So that stops folks from coming in, putting in a bunch of money, running it for a few days, and then withdrawing all of it. Okay. You can make money. You can, as we'll talk about here, you can mature your money. You can compound your money. Okay. And make that happen. But again, the company says we're locking up that initial amount for 24 months so we can run this platform successfully for you and for the company. Okay. So that's what that is all about. Okay. All right. Let's look at a couple other things here. Where did I want to go? Okay. Let's go to transactions. So you can get the transactions a couple ways. You can get on copy trading. You can come over here to assets and click on transaction. If you're on your computer, you can click on access up here and click on transactions. And there you go. So you can see here, my money really took off when I started compounding, when I got my 3 people. Okay. Again, I've only been here since the 5th. And so boom, 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 boom. You know, my 500 is growing quite quickly here because of the compounding effect of the platform. Okay. So you can see all your days. I can go all the way back to the 5th, to the beginning. Okay. When I signed up for 500. I got $10. I made $8 and something that my first day. Okay. And you can see the growth starting to happen there with everything. And right in here, I got my 3 people. So the money really started to grow, to compound. So let me mention that while I'm talking about it, guys. A lot of us come here to make money. Okay. I want to say this as politely as I can. Okay. If you're here to make money, let's make money. Okay. Now we have a communal opportunity here that will help all of us to grow, but don't use the excuse of, I don't know nobody. If you want your money to compound, find somebody. We're gonna do everything we can. We're gonna have meetings. We're gonna have videos. We're gonna have training. So all you got to do is bring the people. Okay. I do 3 ways. I know some of the other leaders here do 3 ways. So we'll get on the phone and talk with your folks and try to answer as many questions as we can. Sometimes we get to a point with somebody where, hey, it's this platform isn't for them. They need every I dotted, every T cross, every X with the cross going through it in the right direction, that kind of thing. And we just can't help them. They may be big, they may have a huge organization, and we may not be able, but we'll get on and we'll try. Okay, we will try. Okay, and again, sometimes it gets down to that point where we can just say, hey, maybe this for $500, if it's every I's not dotted and every T's not crossed for you, $500, this may not be for you. Okay, and I understand that with folks. I understand that some people are bringing their folks here and they don't want to take a chance on their folks maybe getting hurt. I'm confident in the system thus far for what I've seen here and what I'm sharing here with everybody. And so I'm willing to get on and answer whatever questions. And if I can't answer, I'll try to find somebody who can. And I think, for 3 folks, we can help you find 3 people. Okay. Let's not use that as an excuse for your money not compounding, because that's all you got to get to is 3 folks and your money starts to compound. Okay. And then we'll help them get their 3 and so forth and so on. And as you know, with the community working together, 5 people is all you need here to reach every bonus level that's reachable here. Okay. So I got my 5. So guess what I'm doing? I'm giving away folks. Okay. I treat them like I'm sponsoring them because I am. And I sponsor the folks most of the time that I'm giving them to. But we got some leaders coming in that, hey, I don't know them that well, but they're go-getters. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call Miss Pat and say, hey, Miss Pat, who you got down there that needs somebody to, so that they got 2 and they need a 3rd person. Okay. Let's get them a 3rd person. And Miss Pat will probably say, well, Ellis, I already got that taken care of. Okay, Miss Pat, holler if you need something. Okay. Okay. Keith, hey, Miss Cherie. Miss Cherie went out and I was finna talk to Cherie. It's like, okay, Cherie, Ellis, I got my 3rd person already. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You did what? Okay. On your own. Okay. So we're looking for those kind of folks. And we understand that some of you don't have that big mouth like I do, willing to talk to anybody, little bit shy, been hurt. Okay. We're here to help as much as we can. Okay. So let's not use that as an excuse that we can't make some things happen together here as a community. Okay. So there's that. If you do a withdrawal, you got your withdrawals here. I haven't done any withdrawals out of my money other than when you reach certain levels here, guys, you get money. So I've withdrawn my bonus money. Okay. So because of the team that we're building, I just hit level 2. So 3 times a month, level 2 gets paid $100 on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th. I hit right at the 10th, and the 20th was right around the way. And so I got $200. Asa asked me, okay, what do you want? Because when I hit level 1, I was getting $50 every 10 days. Okay. So I rolled that back into my system. Okay. And I wanted to see how quickly a withdrawal would happen if I said, hey, I want my bonus money sent to my external wallet. Guess what? 1 hour. 1 hour after I sent her my address, it was in my wallet. 1 hour. Okay. So you have that ability. So if I want that $100 on the 30th, roll back in here so it compounds, I just let her know, hey, I'll send her my wallet address from Northwest Capital, and it'll go in here and it'll be added to whatever $1,000 or so I'll have by then. Okay. So that's a pretty nice way to do it, just to see if um, what happens with your money if you do that. Now, here's some things that were added. This is your copy trading again. This was what was applied. So if you want to see what your money was on certain dates, you can come here and just click on apply for copy trading. So this is what I told Jason to use those days. Okay. So those are the days that you can see that happening right there. If you had any copy tradings that were canceled, that's there. Anything that was reviewed or rejected would be here. Here's some of the other things that they added to the platform. Withdrawal profit, copy trading. I haven't done any withdrawals. Auto settlements. Okay. Again, you saw the trade happening over there. This auto settlement is what happens after the settlement was done. So this is taking what you said, hey, use this. And this one is taking it and says, hey, here's what we gave you back for that day. So, okay. So you can see how your money grows from day to day to day to day to day by scrolling this and seeing the auto settlement. So again, our system settles at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 a.m. So when you come in the morning or wake up in the morning and log in, you'll see what your settlement is every single day. Now, here's a new one. We mentioned in our presentations that the company is going to start profit sharing. They haven't come out. I haven't seen it yet, what qualifications there are, but I think it's somewhere between that 8 to 10 or 6 to 10 platform of reaching those levels that you become a profit sharing member. Guys, there's not many of these that offer this. The system that we came off of was offering this. I remember my sponsor in the other system, they were already profit sharing partners and they were making extra money for being profit sharing partners. So here we stay focused and we build like there's no tomorrow. We can become profit sharing. You can be making money in your system. You can be making money with your team, and your team is making money. And then the company will say, because you're this, this, and this, you also get profit sharing in the company. Okay. The rare opportunities here. Platform gift deductions. These are what you get for bringing people in and for reaching certain levels. Okay. You see them here. When you invite somebody, they come in at 500, you get $20. If you reach a level, this was for level 2, I got a $40 bonus plus $100 3 times a month for reaching that. So you get to see those executions of your bonuses there. Okay. If you have any follow-up trades there, again, any rejected trades. Then you got your automatic investing again. That's again for the weekend. Okay. So you see that 939 again, what I used today. And these were the amounts that I used on the previous Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday, Sunday, and here Saturday. And so we'll have another one tomorrow. That'll be an automatic, and one Monday, because Monday is a holiday again. So we'll see that there. And then some other things they've added, redemptions. See automatic. These are the ones that have been redeemed already, come back. Withdrawal reviews, don't have any withdrawals. Then they got a spin wheel that they coming up with just for kind of a bonus deal. It's not live yet. And you see other plots here for other things they have coming. So they are really working to build this out so it is a very profitable system for us. For those of you who are builders, you should be grinning ear to ear because you can help your community reach successful levels. And this company is setting up to say, we will pay you very handsomely for helping us to build this community. Okay. So that's a real plus for us if we like the opportunity to build. And then, of course, invite friends is where you go and grab your link and send it out to somebody. So you just copy that here and send it to them. They click on it. It gives them the link to open up uh, and sign up, register underneath you. Okay. And they should always see this, as you can see at the end of your link, is your what they call an invitation code. I always ask people when I send them the link, when they click on it, make sure that code is correct. Now that is very important, guys, if you're doing like I'm doing and you're sharing the people that you're bringing in with other people. So I have a Excel spreadsheet that I have my partners on. So I know what their links are. So when I send it to somebody before they sign up, I say, hey, give me that invitation code at the end of that. What is that? And so they repeat it to me. Therefore, I know that I've sent out the right link for the person who I'm trying to establish this person under. Okay. So make sure you do that and make that happen that way. Because let me see here. I'm going to show you here. When you come over here and you click on your icon, you see a drop down and you'll get my team. Okay. So you click my team and you'll see here, goodness, I've gotten 4 new team members since this morning. So I cannot see who my team members are here. Okay. But what it does allow me to see, I can see my direct team. Okay. These are my 5 people that I have on my front line. Okay. These are my 5. So one of them has 2, another one has 2, another one has 2, and I have 2 that don't have anything yet underneath them. So I know where my concentration needs to be. So I need to get 2 here and 2 here. And then I need to come back and make sure that these 3 have 3 underneath them. So their money starts to compound. Now, I'm counting on them to do what they can do also. And like I said, Cherie went out here and monster build and got her 2. And she has 1 more coming. So she's getting hers all by herself. Okay. And I have a couple other people here that are doing the same. So that allows me to drop down even further underneath them. So again, you will be able to see your folks. So you need to keep eye on this if you are sharing your folks, who these people are. Okay. Again, I have a spreadsheet and I know who these are. And then I know who these people are underneath them. Okay. And so if I have a builder out there, as I know I do, a brand new builder, I keep up with her as well to see, hey, because again, this becomes a numbers game if you're a builder. Okay. You only need these 5 and then build underneath these 5 to reach whatever level they're offering right now. And there may come a time when they offer something else that you may need to go wider, but right now, 5 is all you need. Now you see you have a potential member. What is that? Well, when I was building, I needed 5. I couldn't wait on whoever this is. I think I know who they are, but I couldn't wait on them to get going. Okay. So they signed up. They haven't funded their account yet. They haven't done any investments yet. They haven't even used the voucher yet. Okay. But I couldn't wait on them. I had to have my 5 so I could get to building. And that's the way builders are. Okay. We can't wait on anybody. But when this person's ready, we'll get started with them. They'll be number 6 and kind of an outlier here, but I will pay them attention because I know who they are. Okay. So But these five are where I concentrate, and everything is happening under these five. So under one of these five is already a big builder. So what do they need to do? They are part of one of these others that you just saw over here, right? Okay. Under my team. Okay. Let me go back one. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Here. Okay. So one of these builders here are under one of these folks. Okay. One of these three that have two, that builder is underneath them. So they need to be paying attention to this team number out here because their team is growing and they need to get busy and get their five. Okay. They need to get three more. And I need to help them find those three more so that they can profit from having a big builder underneath them. Okay. I found Keith. I put Keith under one of these folks. Okay. Keith brought in a big builder. So underneath one of these is Keith and a big builder. So to take advantage of that, that person needs to get busy. And I need to make sure I'm staying on them to be busy. And again, what does it take, guys? All it takes is an invitation. Hey, I don't know if you're interested, but we have something that's compounding our money. Okay. Has the ability, you're not saying it's doing it for you, but it has the ability to grow your money double every 37 days. Would you be interested in taking a look at that? That's all it is, guys. They come and take a look. Yay, nay, I don't think it's for me. Or, hey, what do I need to do to get busy? Okay. That's all it takes. Over and over. That's what I do day after day, day after day, day after day. I'm sending out videos. I'm sending out messages. Hey, we're doubling our money every 37 days. Would you be interested in your money doubling every 37 days? What are you doing, Ellis? Hey, come to my meeting. Or here's a video. Take a look and let me know. Okay. And then follow up, folks. We live in a society that is all, we've gotten so much texting and hitting people up on this app and that app that we've taken the human factor out of this a lot of the times. And a lot of times what bounds people, what bonds communities is verbal communication. So call somebody and say, hey, what do you think? They start asking, well, I don't know. Let me get Ellis on the line. Ellis, I got so-and-so on the line. Okay. Can you answer some questions for him or her? Okay. So that's what we're here for. Okay. 12 hours a day, I do this. Okay. Get up in the morning, do my ideals, cook some breakfast for me and my wife, and then I'm back at my desk. Hey, how you doing? This is Ellis. Hey, Ellis, what you doing? Hey, man, doing my thing. Hey, I was calling you to see, and putting my banking skills back together. And I found a great platform that's allowing me to double my money every 37 days. Would you be interested in seeing something like that? Yeah, well, yeah, 37 days. What are you doing? Hey, let me send this video to you. Or, hey, I got a meeting Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Can you be there? Can you do that? That's all we're doing, guys. That's all we're doing. Share it with somebody. Share it, share it, share it. Okay. Making deposits is easy. Okay. Just click on deposit. There's your deposit address. Anybody that wants to can use that address right there. No, I'm sorry. Not really. So put money in my account. But anyway, that's your account. You can click up here, guys. And I thank Keith for this. I was telling people USDT, TRC20, and ERC20. Boom, boom, boom. That's all you can use here. Well, if you click on the USDT up here, that's not all you can use. Okay. You can use USDC, Bitcoin, and your Ethereum. And I know I had seen that somewhere when I first started, and I couldn't figure out where it was. And Keith was saying, hey, so-and-so did this. And I was like, man, you can't do that. You can't do that. He's like, well, yeah, you can. So he sent me a screenshot. I was like, there it is. So those are the platforms that you can use. But guys, be sure, if you click on USDC, okay, make sure that's what you're using. Okay. So don't send USDT TRC to this address, because if you do, it's gone. Bitcoin. Okay. Make sure, again, you verify your numbers. Verify. I always tell people verify your first four and your last four of every. I don't care how many times you do it. Verify those, because guys, you send the wrong thing to the wrong place, it's gone. There's no way to get it back. Okay, so make sure you do that correctly. Okay? Read it, read it, read it. And the most simple way, the cheapest way is USDT TRC 20. That's the cheapest crypto out there that you can send without costing you much. Your Ethereum is the most expensive. Okay. Your Ethereum is the most expensive. So Bitcoin is expensive too, but your Ethereum is even more expensive than that. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys, on the following through on the system here. They have some news reports that they put on here. The home button, they changed this up a little bit when they put out the new code. These are, as you come in here and you see these, are pretty much the trades and companies that they concentrate on. And you can see they're having a little bit of a bloodbath going on this weekend. And so you'll probably see AMD will be what got traded on yesterday. Okay. And maybe Tesla, or here's an AMD over 24 hours. But these are the popular ones that they look at and say, hey, where can we make money today? They look at the top 20 in the marketplace. And again, 24 hours changes. You see some of the changes. AMD was the best. NVIDIA, we made some good money on NVIDIA the last couple of weeks because it was up. You can see it's down a bit right now. But again, that's why we depend on the analysts here in the company to do what they do. So they can choose, and we don't have to choose. We can just sit back, and 87% of the time, we're going to make money. Okay. So again, I encourage you to come in here and just kind of click on stuff. You can't hurt anything, especially after trade time. Again, they changed up this a little bit, so you can see you can get to things easier. Auto invest, you can just scroll down on your home page now, where you couldn't do that before. How to invite, there's your invitation link now. Just click there instead of having to go up here and click and scroll through and find it and all those kinds of things. Okay. So go in here and just click around, play with it, get to know your back office, especially your assets, your deposits. Be sure to do, when you do your withdrawals, you got to, do your verifications and all that kind of stuff. Here, you can see I haven't done a withdrawal to my wallet. I need to bound my wallet, my address. So you'll have to go through that KYC of bounding your address. So you can do that. So again, just follow through on binding your address. So you can do withdrawals when you're ready to do withdrawals. I need to go in there and do that. I haven't done that yet, but again, the bonuses that you make, you can just tell ASA to send that directly to your wallets. Let me go and show you that for anybody. Let me see if I have that open. I don't think I do. Let me open that. I think this is the one. Hang on. Nope, it's not the one. I don't know what I did with that. That presentation. Nope. Oh, guys, I can't find my presentation here or what I wanted to show. There it is. I think. Yeah. So just wanted to show the bonus system for anybody who hasn't seen it, as I talked about it earlier. Um, Stop the share and reshare the share. So again, um, the great thing about our bonus system, as you can see here, it only takes 5 to reach any of the bonuses that you want to reach. Okay, so 3 is where you want to get to, so that your money is compounding. Your money doesn't compound; it makes simple interest, and what that simply means is you put $500 in. That's all that's traded every day. If you make $10 in profit, that $10 is there for you to withdraw, but it doesn't go back in the matrix to compound. You want that to happen, you need 3 personally sponsored people to directly to you. Then when you do that, you also get $50 every 10 days on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th. You'll get that. And when you start out, before your money's compounding, only 60% of your money is used in any trade. Okay. So if you have $500 working, 60% of that is used in any trade. So 60% in the beginning plus your $1,000 voucher is what's used. So $960 or so is used in your first 5 days. Once you hit level 1, which means you have 3 people, then up to 80%. Now, if you don't want 80%, in that little box, you can put use 40%, and that's what they'll use. That's why you have to send a screenshot of every day to Jason so he knows, hey, I want you to use my max, and that's where you click the max button, or I want you to use less than my max. I want you to use this amount. If you know something that you think you know that they don't know, then you could do that. Once you're with 12 people, okay, you are a level 2. This I was blessed with the team I have earlier this week. So you get a $40 bonus, then 3 times a month, the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th, you get $100. So you make $300 extra. So you can take that out again. You can say, hey, Asa, send that to my external wallet, or you can send her your Northcrest address, just like the one you use for putting your money in. And that $100 every 10 days will go there, and it will be compounded with whatever monies you have there at an 80% rate. Then again, you want to get 5 if you're a builder. That again covers a matrix for every level from here on. 30 people gets you level 5. I'm sorry, level 3. You get $80 bonus, and you get $300 10 times, not 10 times, 10th, 20th, and 30th every 10 days. So you get $900. Guys, take the calculator and look at that and see what $900 in your account compounded for every 37 days. Look at what that will do. Okay. Go to that. I may go to that in a minute and just show you. Okay. So, but you can just say, Asa, take this out to my wallet. Okay. I want it in my external wallet. I got to buy my wife a gift. So that's $900 that would go to your external wallet instead of going into your Northcrest Capital wallet. You make the choice, and on and on. But again, 5 people get you there. And once you get to level 3, you can trade up to 100%. If you hit the max button, then 100% of what you have in there will trade that day. And a lot of folks are comfortable with doing that with these guys. The people that I came in under are very comfortable in that they've been doing this since November of last year, and they've been doing their 100% and liking their returns every single day. And then as I've said in my presentations, I'm going all the way down here to number 8. When you again have 5 people on your front line, you have 5,000 members in your business. And we have people here today in their last venture who had 5,000 people in their organization. So it's not impossible at all. The last big one we had 15,000 people in our network. Okay. So these numbers can be gotten because momentum starts to happen. And here, you will get a $3,000 bonus. Take that and do the calculator for 30 days. What is $3,000 compounded for 30 days in that compounding calculator? Plus, you get $5,000 on the 10th, $5,000 on the 20th, $5,000 on the 30th of every month. Okay. So again, take that and play with it and see what it does for you. And when you're hitting these, because you only need 5, and you're not sitting on your rear end and say, go team, go. I'm sitting back here and enjoying this. Go, go, go. But if you're a builder, you're out here with them. You're cheering them on, but you're placing people down in these organizations as well. And so you're putting builders down there. Some of them are passive and they're not builders, but they may invite somebody every now and then. But your team is growing, so they're making money as well. And that's what we want here. We want everybody enjoying what this company is offering. Okay. And so again, the team is growing, you're growing, everybody's happy. And that's what we're looking for. A happy, co-equal relationship with our whole team and our whole community. And I think this is a great platform, and what they're building for the future, I think, is going to be even bigger. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and that's what they were saying. Ellis, I think we got a good 2 or 3 year run here. And I was like, I agree. I agree. I said, like, give me a year and a half. And we will blow this thing up. Okay. All together, working together. So guys, that's it for me. We've been here for about an hour. We will open it up for anybody who has questions. I'm going to stop the share here. And if you have a question, feel free to unmute yourself, or I will say raise your hand so we can recognize you in order if you have questions. And we'll take some questions at this time. Anybody? Okay, go ahead, Miss Patty.
Hey, how you doing? Awesome, awesome, awesome training. Thank you so much, Ellis. I really appreciate everything you do for the team, man. You do an outstanding job. But I'll be real quick. Only question I have is the training being recorded, and how soon can we get it?
Yes, ma'am. It's being recorded right now, and as soon as I get off here, it takes it about 30 minutes to what I call spool up, and I will be putting it out I'll be directly to you guys who are leaders. And guys, we're going to start a Telegram group, and your leaders will be admins in that Telegram group. It's going to be called Victory 2 dash Nexus X. And so they will be getting that link out to you. So all of our trainings, anytime we have any announcements, all of those kinds of things will be going into that Telegram group. And so you'll be able to go there and copy it and send it out to folks, and or listen to it by clicking it on yourself and that kind of thing. So I'm a believer in using whatever technology we have to get the information out. Because if we're growing fast, you're not going to have time to keep up with everybody. But if you can direct them somewhere and say, hey, go here, get this, go here, scroll up to this date. I know Ellis put a training out about that, that kind of stuff. That's what's going to help us grow faster and everybody learn quicker as well. So we'll have this particular one here out in the next, by 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, it'll be posted. All right, Miss Sharon, unmute yourself.
Yeah, you said that they hold that first 500 for 24 months, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
And after 24 months, what happened? How much is it compounded? Do you get it back, or at just the 500 back, or what?
Well, the 500 is there, and that's what's working for you for 24 months. Now, if you don't have 3 people associated with you, then you earn what we call simple interest. And what simple interest is whatever we're earning is on that 500 only. So you have 500 in there, and say we make 1.5% on that because our scale Monday through Friday is 1.5 to 2% on the earnings. So let's keep it at simple 1.5. So you're going to make somewhere between $10 and $11. If you don't have three
Gotcha.
people, then that 500 will just earn you that over and over and over and over. But that money you're earning will not kick in with the 500. So again, that's why you want to get the three people so that it does compound, but that money is available to you to withdraw uh, every uh, every day. It's there, the earnings. Now at the end of 24 months, the 500, if you say, hey, I'm through, I'm quitting, then the 500 you're able to withdraw it at that time.
Okay.
It's your money. Yeah. It's your money all the way through. It's just you don't have access to whatever you start with in that first 24 months, other than it making money for you. And again, three people associated with you causes that to start the compounding effect on that as well. Okay. Other questions? Anybody? Okay. No questions. That's it. All righty. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate everybody being here. We have 25 today. Let's work on getting that number higher and higher each time. Tuesday
We
and
actually got
Thursday.
up to 30, and some people probably had to leave. But 30
Okay.
is our high point. So 30 plus
Great.
30
Great.
plus 30, we keep it going.
There we go. There we go. Let's get it. Let's reach that 100 as fast as we can.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Cherie, for your co-hosting with me. I appreciate you as always. And guys, again, Tuesday and Thursday, I'll get that out into the leaders, and it'll be in that telegram that we're going to put together. And again, your leaders will have the link to get you associated with that so you can keep up with it. But 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, um, so we can get our California folks on as well. So it'd be 9 o'clock Eastern. We will have meetings on those days, and Lord willing, on Saturday, next Saturday, Lord willing, we'll have another training session just for our keeping up with everything, and so our new folks will know things as well. Uh, we do have a 8-minute video out there for new folks that shows the trading on Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. So you'll know where to. We kind of went over that today, but it's just 8 minutes that shows you what you need to do in that Saturday, Sunday time frame, and this week, Monday, because Monday is a holiday as well. Okay.
Well, Ellis, I would like to tell you that I did qualify for level 1 and level 2 at the same time. So
Way to go, Keith.
I got my 3, and I'm above 12. So yeah.
Great, great, great. Great,
All
great.
right.
That's fantastic. 1 and 2 in the same week. That's great. That is great. And Miss Patty, how close are you? Because I know you're close. I know you're having how many? Miss Patty J. Miss Patty says she's not talking. She's just gonna do.
I am right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Yes.
Yeah, I was
Can you?
asking how close are you to having your. I know you probably got three already, close to having
I
five.
I have four, and I'll have my fifth one in today.
Fantastic, fantastic,
Yes, I am
fantastic.
so excited, Ellis. I'm so excited about this opportunity, about this platform. And, we're going to do some great things here. We're going to be able to bless a lot of people. And, I'm looking forward to this platform being around for some years. And I don't have a
Yes, ma'am.
crystal ball, but I just have it in my spirit that this platform will be around for some years. So I'm truly excited about helping some folks to change their life and change their lifestyle. Regardless of what
That's
we've
great.
been through, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm excited.
Yes, ma'am. That's great, Miss Patty. That's great. I'll agree 120% with you. This is going to be a great one. This is going to be great lessons
Yes.
for everybody. Yes, ma'am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a was somebody trying to say something?
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. If tomorrow's your worship day or today is your worship day, have a good one, and we'll look forward to seeing you, if not before, on Tuesday night, Tuesday and Thursday. So we'll put the message out: invite till you're blue in the face. So let's get folks out. Let's get them out here just to hear the message. That's all we want them to do. They hear the message. Hey, we'll follow up with them and see what they want to do after that. Okay. So God bless everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend and have a good holiday on Monday. And Miss Cherie, happy birthday in advance for Monday. We'll call you
Thank you.
anyway.
Thank you.
But happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Will you be 25? 25
No,
on that day?
26.
Monday?
26.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, missed the day. All right, guys. God bless everybody. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Tuesday, Lord's willing.